Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. I would like to talk to you guys for just a little bit, and I would like to say that I am blessed. I am still here. I'm alive, and I am humbled, and I am grateful, and I give all praise and thanks to God for still being here to even make this video today. God is good. I hope you all are safe out there. I hope you all are staying inside and keeping your hygiene up. I would like to talk to you guys for a little bit. I want to talk about this coronavirus. I want to talk about how we were living before we knew of her. I call her a she. Before her existence, Miss Corona. I want to say that this virus, hopefully, for those of us who will survive this virus, will realize what is important in life. And we will take advantage of being alive and being healthy and sane and lucid. Because you see, I think some of us were absent-minded before Corona came into existence. I think some of us, I'll include myself because I could be guilty on some parts of what I'm talking about, we were not recognizing things that we were doing to ourselves that was damaging to ourselves, and maybe still doing these things now. But I think we were not looking at the bigger picture. We were not realizing a day that could come along to where the very things that we hold dear to us, love, idolize, worship, lusting behind, will not be readily available or non-existent. You see, some of you are shopaholics. Some of you may be alcoholics, drug addicts, sex addicts, all types of weird and odd vices you may have. And those of you who love to shop, I really want to talk to you all particularly. You see, wearing name brand clothes and shoes, sunglasses, all those things are obsolete at the moment. Isn't that right? Because you see, nobody gives a damn about Gucci bags, Louis Vuitton, Dooney and Burke bags, Michael Kors bags, watches, bracelets, Calvin Klein shoes, tennis shoes, Air Jordans. That stuff don't mean nothing right now. Because you see, a lot of you bought those things to be seen in, to be recognized. People think you had it going on. You got it going on because you look good. You must have some money because who can afford that and this? And the cars that you drive. You drive a nice car. It's a fancy car. It's a foreign car. It's the car that most people would love to have. Even though you know you can't afford the note, you can't even afford to put the gas in it, you can't even afford the insurance, but you got it anyway. So who do we blame? You or the person who gave you the car dealer, the bank, the person that gave you the loan for the car? Whichsoever. Most people are living a lie. And some of you all out there listening to me, you are the very person I'm talking about. You're walking around idolizing goods that came from the same place that caused this damn virus. Yeah, I said it. It came from China. And no matter how we want to word it, put it, label it, it did originate there. And a lot of goods that we buy, majority of all goods we purchase come from China, except for our food and our major furniture brands. Now those are made here in America. But everything else, from a blender to toaster, TikTok picture, knick-knack picture, stupid picture on the wall from Hobby Lobby, you feel where I'm going. That stuff comes from China. And you all have worshipped this stuff. Lamps, doodads, knickknacks, statues, crystals, this and that. Shades, sunglasses, purses, shoes, clothes, blue jeans, coats. You see where I'm going? You've idolized this stuff. You've gone broke for this stuff to look cute, to prance around in front of people who don't like you. They don't give a damn about you. They talk about you behind your back, but you don't care. You're living foul. Some of you know your houses are hoarded up with all this stuff. Can't even walk through the front door because you got every knick-knack table, curio cabinet, lamp in the way, bags in the floor with food. You've hoarded food before Corona. You hoarded clothes, shoes, bracelets, earrings, wreaths on the door, whatever. Anything I could name 50,000 things. Household plants, fake plants, shoes, coats, umbrellas, everything you can think of. Some of you have hoarded that. You're hoarding that now. It's in your house, it's in your garage, it's in your attic, it's in your shed, it's in your outbuilding. Even your cars. Some of you have your cars are hoarded. Can't even drive down the street without the tail dragging the ground. Because that's how some of you are living. Because this stuff is more important to you. More important to you than your friends, your family, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your children. Because you idolize stuff. And think about it. You have one pathway in your home full of stuff. Can't even see your kitchen. Oh, you don't use your kitchen because it's hoarded too. Your bathrooms are hoarded, so what do you do to flush the toilet? Got stuff in your bathtubs, your ovens. You don't use nothing. Yeah, I'm giving you all a reality check because there are people who are living like this in America and abroad, and there are people who have idolized things and they have let that become their focus, and they walk outside their door painted up with their nails done. Let's talk about that. You're going to the Chinese to get your nails done. Yeah, you might be saying, Angela, are you throwing shade? A little bit. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that the things that you all have done to yourselves, wasting all your money on BS, filling your homes up in closets full of junk that you do not wear, you do not use to impress yourself, I guess, to also impress others. It is all for what now? Because you see, all that stuff that you bought and buy, some of you still probably sneaking trying to buy stuff, it's for what? You can't wear it now. You can't even go nowhere. They've advised us not to step outside the door unless it's for essential needs or you still have a job. But ain't no parties, ain't no clubbing, ain't no going to the baseball game, a function, a gala, a wedding, a church. You can't wear your good Gucci bag nowhere. Don't nobody care nothing about that purse, honey. Don't nobody care nothing about no Gucci flats, Gucci heels. You see where I'm going? That in the end, I know some of you are looking around your home and thinking, look at all this stuff I got. I can't even move about, and nobody cares about it. I can't wear it nowhere. I'm not using it. And hell, I might die tomorrow. And I have all this stuff left for somebody else to have to contend with and move about. You see, this is a reality check. This virus and my video is to let you all know that all these things that we have partake in, they're not important. Just like right now, if you're a single person, hell, who you gonna date? You'd be afraid to let them get close to you, come to your home, meet them in public, if we were allowed to even go in a public place. But now, we can't even do that except for going through the drive-thru of a restaurant. So there are no dates for the single people. There's no dating for those of you who are with someone, married. Because you can't even sit down in a restaurant now and eat a decent meal, go to the movies, catch a play, outside function, inside function, because we have been advised to stay indoors. So you see, it's going to affect us on all levels. There'll be no more hoarding and excessive shopping and buying things to impress ourselves and impress others. There'll be no dating and meeting and mingling with friends and getting together to meet strangers, people watch, walking around the mall, going to the movies, going to games, national sports, no more watching our favorite teams play basketball, soccer perhaps, that'll be coming up in a few months. You get where I'm going. Baseball, tennis, swimming, all the things we took for granted. The outdoor life, going to events, watching people participate in sports, singing, dancing, playing the guitar, banjo, whichsoever. Ain't none of that now. So in the end, it don't even matter about a bill. You don't got no money. You don't have any savings. And that's another thing. People working every day. And now with this coronavirus, they can't go to work. They don't even have money in the bank to hold them for a couple of months. Because one, they didn't make enough to save anything. And those who barely made it were buying frivolous stuff they did not need. Same with those who had upper incomes, buying stuff they did not need. And when the pandemic really hit the fan, you couldn't do nothing but run out and buy toilet paper. You still didn't see the bigger picture. That without movement, we won't have a lot of things we need besides toilet paper, rice, baby wipes, Mountain Dew. You gotta eat, gotta have food, gotta still pay bills, gotta still pay your rent, water, light, car insurance, all those things, mortgages. You gotta look at the bigger picture, the worst case scenario, that this will be devastating to us. If we can't get back to work, we can't meet and mingle and greet people, we can't fraternize, the children can't go out and play and do things with their friends. Although I've seen some of you letting your children go out and run amok. I hear the little voices outside the door and I think to myself, wow, you just let them run outside. You don't care what they're going to touch out here. They got to touch the rails to go up the stairs, go to somebody's apartment or house. They got to go in somebody's door. They got to open the front door. They got to touch the doorknob. You people are still stupid. And you hate to say stuff to people because you don't want them to get offended and feel like you're judging them because you yourself still have to go out yourself. But it's a chance we're taking because we don't have no options. And if you send someone out to get you something, you're still risking their health as well. And you got to receive the bag that they hand to you. Then you got to do what? Wipe the bag down, wipe the stuff down that they brought. It's a headache. And it's daunting as hell. But this is what we have been reduced to. Tiptoeing around our own damn self. I brought you this video because I wanted some of you to realize that the things that you thought were important, the basic things you thought were important, such as just walking outside your door, getting in your car, going to work, doing what you wanted when you got off from work, meeting and greeting people, visiting people, hanging out with people, shopping in the stores, buying stuff you did not need, hoarding your house up with more junk. It has been for nothing. Because now you have no use for that stuff. Your name brand products and bags and purses and jewelry and knickknacks and doodags and books and DVDs and whatever the hell you like spending your money on. Video games, it's all the same. You can't wear that stuff nowhere. Can't nobody see you. And it don't have no value anyway. Because most of the stuff we purchase comes from over there where that virus emanated. China, yes. And it's mass produced. So all the plates, dishes, curtains, accessories, makeup, toiletries, it's mass produced. 50 million other people got the same stuff you got. It don't got no value. And now that we can't move about and wear the stuff, who the hell's looking at it? Nobody. You just get to go look in a closet full of clothes and shoes that you can't wear nowhere. Rooms filled with junk that you didn't have no business having in the first place. Somebody could have used that stuff. Somebody right now who could really use that stuff. Sell that stuff on the Facebook marketplace, flea markets, donate it to church, thrift stores. I don't even think they're open now to even take a donation. But you get my point. Get rid of that stuff you've got hoarded in your house now because you really don't need that stuff. You didn't need it before Corona, and you sure as hell won't be needing it now. Free yourself of that junk because you see, in the end, if you become ill today, tomorrow, all that stuff that you've hoarded up in your home, your closets, it won't mean a thing because you won't be focusing on a Gucci handbag, Michael Kors shoes and all that. You won't give a damn about that stuff, and it won't have no meaning because you'll be too busy fighting for your life. And it'll be stuff left behind if you were to leave here for somebody else to have to clean up and get rid of. Don't you see? We have been hoodwinked and bamboozled by manufacturers, companies, to make us think we need all this stuff because it looks so pretty, it smells so good. Everybody else has one. You need that smart TV. You need that iPhone. Everybody has an iPhone. Everybody has a computer, a laptop, an iPad. Go get you one. But you go broke getting it. You feel guilty afterwards, but then you feel good because you got what Peter got, what Paul got. But now, it's April 1st, 2020, and you can't even go outside and enjoy the basic luxury of living and fresh air and doing the things you normally do because Corona said, I got something else in store for you. So ask yourself, how you were living before, was it worth it? And how do you feel about how you were living now? And what will you change about yourself and your habits if you survive this coronavirus? Will you change your ways and your attitude, your disposition? Also, your attitude and your mentality. Will you treat people different? Will you be more nice, more kind? Choose your words more carefully. You see, this is the time to reflect. Besides zoning out to Netflix and watching TV, it is a time for reflection. It's time for us to check ourselves and realize that what we thought was important was not important, and that life is more important. Sustaining life has always been important and should have been priority number one. God bless you, America and abroad. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Please stay safe. Keep your hygiene up. Wash your hands. I'll be praying for you. Pray for me. And I thank you. God bless you all. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Bye-bye.